Have I ever told you about my sister? Nephis blinked.
No. Why bring this up all of a sudden?
He smiled wistfully. I just was reminded of her recently, so I thought I'd share. You see, our parents died when we were little. She got adopted, but I ended up on the streets. Life wasn't really sweet for me. In fact, it was nothing but unsavory and bitter. So, young as I was, I simply imagined that it was the same for her. That's why I got obsessed with the idea of finding her. I had this fantasy in my head, you know, of saving and protecting her, becoming a family again. Sunny grimaced. But how could a penniless, undesirable like me find anyone? You know how the city databases are. Even if they're functional, unsealing anything requires you to be a citizen, and one of a considerable rank, too. However, I was ready to do anything to accomplish my goal. So, I saved up money. A street kid can't earn much, but even then, I saved up as much as I could. A dark expression appeared on his face. Even if I had almost nothing to eat, I would keep putting away the pathetic amount of credits I had earned through doing all kinds of horrid crap. And after 4 or 5 years of this, by the time I was nearly 17, I finally had enough to hire a private investigator. You see, there was this detective who sometimes hired us nobodies to gather information for him. His services weren't cheap, but I trusted him, or in him at least. So I gave all my money to that guy and told him to find my sister. And you know what? He did. One day, about a month after we made the deal, he gave me a piece of paper with an address written on it. So I went there. Nephis hesitated for a few moments, then asked in a quiet voice,
So what happened? Did you meet your sister?
Sunny rubbed his face, glanced at the sky and said, Sort of. I actually met her near the tram terminal. Only at that time, I didn't recognize her. You see, despite my lofty ideas of being her savior, I couldn't even really remember what she looked like. There was this girl, around 12 years old, wearing a tidy school uniform. She was walking in the same direction as me. I only realized that it was her after she entered the house from the address. It was already dark. I think it was raining. The house was situated in a really nice district. They actually had the whole house to themselves. Just one family living in it, can you imagine? Well, I guess you can. Anyway, there was even a lawn and a window, a big window that shined light outside. Watching them through that window was almost like watching a television show. Standing in the shadows just outside the edge of that light, I observed her family for a while. She had parents who loved her and treated her well. She had real food and enough of it to never go hungry. She had pretty clothes and expensive textbooks. She even had cute younger siblings. They were all smiling, laughing, and having a great time together. Neph looked at him and asked,
So what did you do?
I did the only selfless thing that I have ever done. I turned around and went away. Do you know why? Nephis slowly shook her head. Sunny grinned, the anger finally finding its way into his eyes. Because even a cretin like me was able to realize that the person he wanted to save didn't need his saving.